Hey guys, CruiseNickX back with more Final Fantasy XIV goodness. We are well on our way to becoming a full-fledged Dragoon, or at least a level 51. So when we last left off in the Dragoon storyline, we had met with Alberic, former Azure Dragoon, and the current Azure Dragoon, Estinian, who pretty much stole an important relic of Ishgard, but all that is commonplace. Let's continue on. It is pleasing to see how readily the dragon stirs within you. You show great potential, Chris. A potential that may well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Estinian is no ordinary Dragoon. Even when sent against the legendary Azure's invasions past, the man is considered second to none. Such is his prowess, in fact, that the day he was chosen by the Eye, it was proclaimed that Haldrath the Dragon's Eye had been reborn. I mean not to disparage your skills, Chris, but to pursue Estinian in your current state would be tantamount to suicide. As promised, I shall train you in the way of the Dragoon, that you might face Estinian as an equal. Before we commence, however, it is only fitting that you are edified regarding our origins. It all began a millennium past, when our forebears resided in the southern plains in humble circumstances. The Fury, impressed by the spirit of our ancestors, decided it was meet that she make them her own. So did she appear before Haldrath's sire, a man of courage and integrity named Thordan, and bade him lead her people to the Promised Land, toward become the great nation of Ishgard. Their journey brought them to a wide chasm, whereupon Thordan and his people set to building a bridge. It was then that a dark shadow descended upon them, the great worm, Nidhogg. Heedless of his own safety, Thordan fearlessly charged at the colossal beast. Alas, he was pushed into the chasm by one of his own, a man seduced by the worm, and fell to his death. Taking up his slain sire's lance, Haldrath hurled himself at Nidhogg, even as tears streamed down his face. The confrontation ended when the young man, his hand guided by Haloni, landed a mighty thrust that prized out Nidhogg's eye. With a terrible roar of pain, the great worm took wing and fled, while jubilation reigned below. Ishgard's priceless relic is none other than the eye taken from Nidhogg that day. It is a veritable wellspring of dragon power. Even so removed from its owner, it can exert control over the hearts of men. Haldrath himself felt its malign influence, but his love of justice brooked no corruption, and he prevailed over the power, claiming it for his own. And so it was that the first Azure Dragoon was born. Being derived from our foe, the power of the dragon is a thing to be loathed. But as Haldrath proved to us all, so long as our hearts burn with justice, we need not fear being taken in its thrall. But what is justice precisely? Justice assumes many shapes and forms, Chris, and none can say that one is greater than the other. So long as you hold fast to your beliefs and stay true to yourself, you leave no room for the power of the dragon to master you. But enough of history. Let us return our attention to the present. A knight by the name of Sir Bruce Mont will see to the next stage of your training. Seek him out at Witchdrop. Alright, we'll teleport to Camp Dragonhead first. And then we'll ride the rest of the way. Is he down there? Oh yeah, down there. Why did it have to be down here? So the adventurer seeks to become a Dragoon. Ha! Sir Aberic speaks of legends and chosen ones, but I would see you prove yourself in a more practical fashion. With your lance. Defend yourself! Huh? Oh, hello. That was fun. The dragon within stirs, with the soul of the Dragoon. That good enough for you? You have some skill, I will give you that. And the glow of your soul crystal. Perhaps Sir Aberic was not wrong about you, after all. Now return to him. Your training here is complete. Alright, let's head back. We'll just keep riding to the end of this, because it's faster than to take a chocobo porter. The soul of the dragon grows ever stronger within you, Chris. Clearly your trial was a rousing success. I need only observe your crystal to know as much. Yes, though you have only just begun to walk the path of the Dragoon. It is clear you possess the talent to become Estinian's equal. Go forth and make the powers you have obtained your own. When the time is right, we shall proceed with your training. Well, with that, we've completed the level 35 quest, and with it, we've earned a new skill. Elusive Jump. Oh, that's pretty fun. Now, what does it do, really? Elusive Jump. Executed. Use a jump to a location 15 yalms behind you while removing heavy or bind effects. Reduces enmity by half. Nice. But we still have a few more, we still have a bit more to go. I have to see a few things. But anyway, I'm just giving dead air here. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the Path of the Dragoon, this quest. When next we meet, we'll continue with the level 40 quest, Unfading Skies, where we get the skill Doom Spike. Until then, that's it for Cruisex Purgatory. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on twitch.tv/CruiseX and you like the show, feel free to hit the follow button. And if you're watching this on youtube.com and you like this video, feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, go back and watch all my other videos, one of which you can watch here. Another you can watch here if you want to watch the previous episode, and click here for the next episode of Path of the Dragoon when it's up. Until then, Cruisex, signing out.